Hi everyone, my name's Yasmin and I'm a chemical engineer. I'm also a member of the Women's Engineering Society Young Members Board and I'm going to be doing this week's STEM challenge. This week's challenge is called Lights Out, and if you look at the science behind this one, it's really similar to the demo that I did a couple of months ago. So see if you can spot why. So for this challenge, you're going to need a container filled with water. So this is one that I filled up earlier. You're also going to need an empty jam jar. You will need a tea light. And you'll need 3 coins. So I've got £1 coins here, but any coins will do. And you're going to need some matches, and you'll need an adult to help you with lighting the candle. So step 1 is to place your coins in the water on the bottom, and what you need to do is space them out so that you can rest your jam jar on top. So I'm just going to do that now. There we go, and test if that works. Move this one a little bit. That looks good. Oh, put that to one side for a minute. The next thing to do is to light the candle and then rest it on top of the water so that it's floating around. Right, so I'll just put that here, and then I'm going to explain what should happen and why, and then we're going to give it a go. So for a fire to keep going, it needs oxygen. So what I'm going to do is put this jar on top of the candle, and I'm cutting off the air supply or the oxygen supply to the candle, so it should go out. The other thing that's going to happen is that the heat from the flame is going to it's going to heat up the air molecules that are inside the jar. And when you heat up air, you give the molecules of air lots of extra energy. So they start to move around more and the air expands. So you might actually see some bubbles coming out of the water. And that's because we've left a small gap for those bubbles to escape by placing the coins on the bottom and resting the jar on top. So when the oxygen runs out and the candle goes out, there's no longer a heat supply. So the air starts to cool down, and when air cools down, so it doesn't have that energy anymore, it's going to contract and it's going to create something called a vacuum. And vacuums suck things in. It's a bit like your vacuum cleaner at home. That's how that works. So what we should see is water from the container getting sucked up into the jar. So you'll be able to see the candle kind of rising a little bit. So let's give that a go, and I'm gonna try and show you a little bit up close what's going on. And hopefully you can see. So we'll just place the jar on top of the candle and watch what happens. So the candle's fading and it's gone out, and the water level has risen actually quite a bit. I'm not sure if you could see that with this camera. The best thing to do is have a go at this yourself at home. It's really easy to do and it's really fun, and I'd love to see your videos and your pictures of you doing this. So look out for next week's challenge as well. And have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.